You guys, welcome to the channel. If you are new, please go to the subscribe button, notification bell, and give me a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. That's what grows the channel. If you guys have already subscribed, sure do appreciate you. Welcome back. Put a disclaimer on this shit right quick. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Please do not make any life-altering decisions based off of this reading or any of my readings. My readings are for entertainment purposes only. Remember, we carry masculine and feminine energy within us, so you can definitely be a girl and masculine energy. You can be a dude and feminine energy. If I'm calling you a he, but really you're a she, go ahead and flip that shit all the way around. Remember, these are collective readings, therefore they cannot and will not resonate with everybody out there, including you, Erica B. John. What's up, mama? How you doing? But this might be your story all the way around, Erica. I don't know. It's I would say I got a channeled message today, and I thought that I would go ahead and come live on it, right? I was sweeping down the hallway floor, and out loud I said, I don't want to mess this up. And I kind of froze for a second, and I heard the lyrics of a song, and I'm like, I know this. It's like it's country. I know it. Um, I saw this band perform live, not because I bought tickets to go see them live. I was working and oh no, oh no, that's not good. I'm sorry for that. Well, let's see if I can raise the spirits of the feminine collective, because I do believe that this is a feminine collective reading. I believe it's the feminines going through this. It definitely could be masculine in their feminine energy for sure. Um, I pulled the song up on my TV in the front living room, and I read the words to it or whatever. It's sad. There's no other way around that than sadness. I mean, there's not. There's death is sad. Death will bring up a lot of emotions, a lot. It'll trigger a lot of things. It'll bring up good stuff too. But when they have kids, and it's sad. It's sad. Death is sad. It's painful. Um, so out loud, I said I don't want to mess this up, and I got in my feels. I was crying. I was crying. The thing of it is, I've just felt like I felt like it was channeled. I don't feel like this was a telepathic conversation between my counterpart and I, because I don't I don't engage in that type of communication with him anymore. I don't engage in telepathy with my counterpart. I mean, the only reason why I even did it in the past was to try to understand it. I know that we are connected, and I know that we're telepathic, but I don't try to use telepathy with him. A matter of fact, Erica, when my cat died, when my mom died, when my brother-in-law died, when Jane died, I knew that my counterpart could feel that in a deep, profound way. It's painful. Death is painful, and you'll feel it in your core. You'll feel it down in your core. And so with that was because I knew I could feel my counterpart feeling my pain. I just didn't, I felt that it was very intrusive to try to use telepathy with my counterpart. So I don't do that anymore. Um, I will feel him sometimes, early in the morning, and I might I might just say a simple good morning and go on about my business, but I don't try to use the telepathy. Um, People have evolved so much in the collective, very much. People are evolving, maturing, growing, and healing. They are not they are not the same as, I mean, some of us, we change. We're evolving from week to week to week, from day to day to day, right? So one, you can't mess this up. You can't mess anything up. If we're talking about if we're talking about a twin flame connection, you can't mess it up. I feel like there's some I feel like there's some energy around the way you look. And I don't know if this is the aging process, weight factor. I know for me personally, the situation, I didn't even want to eat in front of my coworkers yesterday because I mean I can't keep my head straight sometimes. And it's like I just don't want to try to eat in front of people and hold my head straight at the same time. I'm really going through some issues, and that gives me a complex. Like I shouldn't, but I do. So that's a feminine and a masculine thing, but I also too I think it's going deeper than that. I think it's going like really deep. Um, with this phoenix sitting here in the middle, the phoenix rises from the ashes, right? So if you're having a rebirth, a spiritual transformation, if you are experiencing pain and heartbreak from losing a loved one, that's that energy is constantly changing. It's constant. It's changing. So where you go deep into the death, right? You go deep into it and you feel it deep and profound. Then there's the other layers to it, the appreciation for that person, the appreciation, the love, um, the sadness, for the ones that's closer to them. As you begin to evolve, the mourning process doesn't last as long, I don't feel, or you're transmuting the heavy energies faster, I believe. So you're not staying there as long. You're not staying there as long because you understand that death is not final. It's final, physically final. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, it's not final. You can talk so many times you want. So I don't know who was trying to talk to me, um, who this reading is for, whoever needs it. And I mean, it could be just for me. When when we separate from people, whether these people are parents, children, friends, co-workers, we always want things, um, to when it comes back around, for it to come back in a peaceful way, because most of the people that we're walking away from, we don't really want to walk away from. Some we do. Some we do for sure. Yeah. It's not everybody, right? But um when we're evolving and people know that we're different, we've had this awakening and we're evolving and people know that we're different. It's um it's a, it's a weird thing to come back around in a different space, right? So I don't know, again, I don't know who this is going to be for. until, I get into it. But I don't think whatever this situation is, whoever this story is for, this reading is for, I don't think you can fuck it up. I think that you can prolong the union with this person or the reunion with this person with egotistical thoughts and belief systems that really have no place in the connection. I do believe that you can prolong it, but I don't think that you can fuck it up. And when I was channeling that and I said, I don't want to mess this up, I probably said, I don't want to fuck this up because that's something I would say, but I don't know. Maybe it's not for me, y'all. Maybe it's not for me. Maybe it's for one of you watching, one of you in the back, one of you that catches this after the stream is uploaded. So I'm going to use I'm gonna throw with the magical Nordic deck, and I'm gonna clarify with the Shadowscapes. The Four of Cups is what flew out of there, and that deck, it says awareness. The Four of Cups will talk about holding back your emotions and your feelings. You could be seeing, I got the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. You could be seeing 444, 411, 414. You might just be really focused on your home, your business. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups walks away. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's Ten of Cups. Ace of Wands, bottom of the deck. King of Swords, same King of Swords I saw last night, except for this King of Swords is in the upright position, speaking his truth, being honest, bringing honest communication with him, taking on responsibility for the things that he's responsible for. Full at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords in that same position as last night, try to make his way out. Blocking people, places, and things that no longer serve his highest good, cutting out people, places, and things that serve his highest good. Nervous about new beginnings, nervous about, it's too many cards, but look, there's the Queen of Swords, Judgment, the Emperor, and the Ace of Cups. There's these two people right here. I mean, that they'll just say it how it is, right? Let me tell you about it. They're just going to say it how it is. I think both of these people, they kind of want to apologize to each other. They kind of got things that they want to apologize to each other for, or maybe they just need to forgive each other. If there was something that you said to your people, places, and things, you need to forgive yourself for that. If there's something that your person did to you, right, and you think that that's a really big deal, like they really, really, really need to apologize to you, put the shoe on the other foot for a minute. What happened at a time that you hurt somebody's feelings, and you know that you hurt somebody's feelings, and you didn't apologize for that. And part of that not apologizing for that was because you didn't think that it was that big of a deal, right? It's not that serious. Page of Cups is here. In this deck, it reads playfulness. I keep seeing the Fool card, new adventures, new beginnings, Aries energy. The time is now. Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Someone's really paying attention to you. They take notice of you. They think that you're a good mom, you're a good parent. You lead by example. The Three of Wands. Chariot at the bottom of the deck. There's the Seven of Swords. Three of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. There is some sort of fear surrounding that you can't have the Ten of Cups. Maybe you walked away from thinking that you could have the Ten of Cups a long time ago. Hangman with the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like you gave up on thinking that you could have this Ten of Cups, right? You gave up on that. But then it's like I want my Ten of Cups to look different than how the Ten of Cups look like for my mom. I think there is some healing. Around mom issues, mom-daughter issues. Wanting to do things differently than how your mom did it, how your mom handled things. You're not trying to force anything on anyone. You're not trying to make anyone believe the way that you believe. It's like you're not running, you're not chasing. This is an acceptance for a twin with the Hangman here and this Two of Wands. Unity at the bottom of the deck, and then look, there comes the Lovers, the Knight of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and Justice. This is understanding there is no separation. There is no separation. We are not separate. We are one. Do we come together in the physical? That's for the divine to decide. You cannot mess this connection up. It was orchestrated by the divine. It was gifted to you, a divine gift. So if you think that you're not worthy of this divine gift, if you're telling yourself things that makes you feel not worthy, then it's time to start speaking nicer and kinder to yourself. You are most definitely worthy of a connection like this. Yep. Yeah, you are. Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Two of Pentacles. You're looking at things differently. You're looking at things differently. What happiness looks like today. Four of Wands, King of Wands. Somebody is watching you. They cannot take their eyes off of you. They are watching you. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Walking away. The Wheel of Fortune and the 2 of Pentacles. You know what's good for you. The Magician. Are these cards reversed? I have that deck. Okay, looks like it's upside down in my hand. Looks like it's upside down. All the cards is supposed to be this way. There is something that's I can't even put my finger on it. I mean, I can put my finger on it, but I can't articulate it properly. There is something that you are telling yourself that makes you feel that you don't deserve to have good things. Something you did, something that like you go, well, this is karma. So I can't have these good things because I did shitty things in my past. No, it's time to let that go. It's time to let that go. Walk away from that thought process. Walk away from the people that keep you in that thought process, or actually confront them. And I'm not in that space anymore. I don't want to be in that space anymore. My little bunny, my little honey bunny just fell. I put some Shasta on today's reading to lighten it up, keep it light. You much deserve love. The Ace of Cups, you deserve that. 8 plus 1 is a 9. 8, 9, 10. Back to 1. Whoever was in your head making you think that you don't deserve to have good things, that you've probably already confronted them, or you need to confront them. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The 5 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. I mean, who are you arguing with? Yourself? These stories, you're telling these stories to yourself? No. Get out of that stuck ass energy. Get out of that energy. For some people, they have just, they dated like, they dated, they dated people that just made them feel like they're not good enough to have good things in their life. There's the 9 of Pentacles, the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Wands coming up behind that. The 9 will turn to the Emperor. This to me looks like somebody that is really, really, really focused on things that happened in the past. So they're not bringing this into their future. And it's not that they can't talk about it, right? They can talk about these things. I can talk about these things. I talk about these things. And not feel the shame around it. Somebody's going through a lot. Somebody is going through a lot. And it kind of looks like they need to, damn, wow. I was going to say sit down and get and ground themselves. From the 9 to the Empress, it was the Emperor. You're so much better than what you know. You've worked on things and you have evolved from things and you have healed things, and you were way further ahead of the game than what you even know. You're not even aware of how badass you are. There's nothing more for you to do to get, I mean, just allow the natural flow of things. Just allow it. Don't try to control it. You're so much further along than what you're even giving yourself credit for. Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. This wow. 10 of Wands, the High Priestess, the 10 of Cups, the Hermit, the Hangman, Death, the 6 of Swords. Listen, do you understand? This is a reading for people that are like chosen, okay? Because not everybody can go through this. What you have been through, not everybody can go through that. And this is a preparation for something that's way bigger. Way bigger. All this heaviness that you've experienced in your life is about to be over. It's about to be over. Feeling like an option in somebody's story, that's about to be over. You don't have to worry or have fear or be scared about not being good enough because you weren't good enough in the people in the past. It's over, y'all. Let it be over. Stop carrying it. Let it go. Give it to God. And know, trust, and believe that your prayers have been answered. They have been heard. Two of Cups. That was the same Two of Cups that was just laying here on the table, but I put it back in the deck. This is somebody that wants to be your partner, that wants to help things stay balanced. This is a soulmate. This is somebody that sees eye to eye with you, that don't want you walking around carrying this heavy shit anymore. The Magician, 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords, the Emperor, the 7 of Swords, the King of Swords, the 8 of Wands. Hey, girl. The 5 of Swords. Somebody has really let a narcissistic motherfucker up into their head. The thing of it is, y'all, it's like, damn, you're so good. You were so good on your own. So good on your own. You were so amazing. You were so awesome. You were very humbled in life. It's almost like you have too much humility. It's almost like you had too much humility. Because the people that you were dealing with that was narcissistic and arrogant, The way that they show like I am all that is real smart ass and smug, right? But you're like, no, I'm humbled. It might be too much humility, really. Like divine feminines, this is where you're like, no, no, look how beautiful I am. I make things happen. I am amazing. You're not flaunting it. You know it. You embody it. You own it. Own it. Don't let this right here it back into your head anymore. Don't let that in your head. That's a story from the past. That's not my present. And it gets tricky. It gets tricky because you let people go. It gets tricky, like, damn. This is where feminines go back and forth, right? They go back and forth. I'm really good on my own. I know I'm good on my own. And then they go back like, am I too good on my own? Am I going to be stuck on my own forever? Is there ever going to be a soulmate that comes into my life that's going to understand just everything that I've been through? Yes. Yes, there truly is. Again, whether this is chitter chatter, whether this is chitter chatter stories that you tell yourself, get it out of your head. Replace that with sweet thoughts. Page of Cups. Tower at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles. King of Cups. This is love. He loves you. You might be picking up on his thoughts. You might be picking up on his thoughts, but because you don't engage, because you Ace of Pentacles, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, because you don't engage, the message is louder. It's louder. Like you've learned how to tune it out. You learned how to let it roll. So I'm wondering if this these messages, these thoughts, these where you think about people in your life that hurt your feelings, I wonder if this is something that's coming up because the person that you're connected to it's coming up on them. Hey, girl. Like you're hearing it. You're hearing their thoughts, but you've kind of mastered this letting it flow, and it got confusing. And if this is actually all your shit, you're clearing it. It serves no purpose in your life. The Four of Wands. Somebody has had a spiritual awakening. Somebody is really noticing the 11:11. Somebody is like, I've got to stop running away. If I'm going to go away, I need to go away from the toxic crap in my life, the toxic thought processes in my life, the Chariot, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Cups. Somebody needs to tell themselves sweet thoughts. Somebody needs to learn how to speak to themselves right. I am beautiful. I am divine feminine. I am always divinely guided and protected. I am loved. I am love. All this pain and suffering and shit that you done been through, it wasn't in vain. There was a reason to heal it and evolve from it, and to not be judgmental towards other people. People will judge you like a motherfucker, but you're not giving that same energy. You spot it, you see it, you know it, you get it. They act like that. They act like that because they're unhealed. They can't help it. They can't help it. They haven't had an awakening. They can't help it. They've been trauma bonded to narcissists. You see it. You see it. Four of Wands, King of Wands in the cut, the Three of Cups. Your union, your reunion, your twin flame union, reunion, your reunion to people that you've been separated from, divine counterparts. Your reunion, it looked a whole lot different than what you thought it was going to look like. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to open up this window. You wanted a twin flame union. You wanted it. You believe that you are supposed to be with your person. You believe that. You always believe that. There may have been times where you juggled back and forth, if whether or not that you actually really wanted it or not, because probably your person had a karmic partner. So you went back and forth with it, right? Do I really want this? Somebody that chose to be with somebody else, and then you evolved from that. There was karmic lessons to be had. You always wanted that, and now that you're about to get it, what, you don't want it now? This is learning how to balance those energies out. Learning how to balance the energy. Don't put any thought around the energy. Let it flow. Keep it playful. Keep it youthful. Eight of Swords. Seven of Wands, reverse position. Two of Swords. You don't want it. You don't want it now. Because you did want it, but you don't want it now. This person hurts your feelings too much. Queen of Pentacles. Two of Wands. King of Pentacles. The Chariot. This is, I swear, this is just like I wanted this union for my whole life. I wanted it for my whole life. Now it's on the horizon, and I'm afraid I'm going to run. Or maybe you're afraid your person's going to run. You might be married to this person. You might have children with this person. There's the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Your person was married. They was in a commitment somewhere else. They was committed somewhere else. For some, their masculine counterpart, needs to forgive themselves, like they pushed you away, and then you went and you started dating other people, and they got faced with I did that. Three of Swords, Temperance, Ten of Pentacles, Strength. One more, please. Ten of Swords, the Moon. This is a feminine that I don't think she's worried about messing it up. I think that this is a feminine that's like I've done a whole lot of work, surrendered to the twin flame dynamic, not worried one way or the other if this is a union that's coming together in the physical. And when these things come back up, it almost seems like it's something that her masculine counterpart is going through. So she's feeling all of that. It's deep. It's going down deep. Real deep. For some in the collective is they don't want to see their person. They're done with the whole twin flame thing. They're done with it. And some is they have so given this to God, like, you know what? When the choices and decisions were up to me to make, I made bad choices and bad decisions. So I'm just going to give this to God and let God figure it out for me. And I'm going to roll with the flow. I'm going to trust that everything that is meant to be in my life is going to come into my life in divine timing. Wow. Wow. I mean, it's really, 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 it's really big. And I mean, it's like, I mean, how crazy is this? The moon, the star, the world, the hangman, and death. when you see your counterpart, when you talk to your counterpart, it will be a different person, a very different person, very different. Not only does the feminine not understand how awesome she is, she doesn't even understand how her counterpart looks at her as awesomeness. She don't get it. She don't understand that. She doesn't see it. She's just doing her thing. She just does what she does. I just do what I do. She's truly trying to find the balance in it all, to where she's not chasing after anything or anyone. She's not chasing twin flame energy. She is flowing. She might just need to like feel better if she forgave some people, whether this is her twin or unhealthy, toxic people in her life. Cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. Loyalty, bottom of the deck, trusting, rebuilding, believing. Divine masculine, soulmates at the bottom of the deck. Bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. It's like that. The feminine has like not seen the evolution of her masculine counterpart. All she's ever witnessed is him wearing a mask. So it's kind of like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it, right? I'll believe this shit when I see it. He's trapped. He's trapped in the karmic the karmic situation. Confessions, unveiling, coming clean, messages. It's that loyalty. That loyalty keeps showing up there at the bottom of the deck. Emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, affected. The feminine counterpart knows that this is too many cards. Foundation, clinging, obsession, pain. Is like letting go of all that crap or whatever, letting go of it. She's good on her own. She knows it. She's good on her own. She knows it. It's kind of like, it's really weird. She's in a weird space, right? She's in a really weird space. Like this whole, yeah, sure, I will believe him. Yeah, right. This masculine, he has been like, it's gonna trip her out. It's gonna trip her out. To see how much to see how much he's changed. Throat chakra affirmations. I hear and speak the truth. So 67, which is a 13, breaks down to a 4. Heart chakra affirmations. Love is my guiding truth in life. I give and receive love effortlessly and unconditionally. 5 plus 7 is a 12, which is a 3. You're talking about feminine, masculine counterparts coming into balance, where where the feminine, she kind of led the journey of the two in spiritual practice, right? Like she knew and recognized things about the connection and spirituality before her masculine counterpart did. So she's more in the heart chakra, throat chakra up energy, where he's more of the solar plexus down. But now that is changing. That is changing. Her she is attractive to other men. Men are attracted to her. The divine feminine probably has like a lot of different men that are wanting to date her right now. She's nervous. She's really nervous because she's been in separation from her counterpart for a long time, and she's nervous to date. Not she's nervous to date not only like other people, but she's nervous to date her twin too. She wanted a union with her twin, and now that it's on the horizon, she's nervous about it. I can feel you sad, grumpy, and frustrated. I wish I could make you smile, so I pray, surrender, and give it to God. Look, CGF, but you is here. Somebody don't want to fuck it up. Somebody don't want to fuck it up. Somebody's afraid of fucking it up. Thinking out loud, Ed Sheeran, say you won't let go. And look, there's a P up. Somebody's really afraid of fucking up their twin flame union. I'm seeing a therapist, guru, and spiritual advisor. So see, that now makes a whole lot of more sense to me now, especially with that King of Swords being there. That this is somebody that is seeing a therapist about the things that they've been through in life. They are talking about this. These is the things I done been through. I don't want to go through that shit anymore. Why did I allow that shit for so long? Why did I allow that to go on for so long? Somebody's doing some deep work. It's deep. It's deep. Look, I mean, obsession, confession, pain, emotional storm. It's like somebody's crying in the therapist office. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future, healing heart at the bottom of the deck. Not enough. The chaser, love. It's almost like things have reversed. Things have reversed, or the one that wanted it, now is like it's just whatever. I've learned to live without it. I'm working on things without it. The one that ran from it is seeing it through different eyes today, seeing it as unconditional love. They didn't see it that way before. All this shit happened for y'all to heal. And it almost looks like somebody's overthinking it. You feel like home to me, try to jump out of there. How can you still love me after all I've done? I want to be authentic. I am no longer afraid. Your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. Somebody doesn't understand just how amazing that they truly, really are. Like dealing with a twin flame separation, being a single mom, being a single parent, handling your business, running households, fighting off all the fucking targets that's on your back by being an awakened soul. You don't even understand how not everybody can do this. Not everybody can go through this. You're not never going to go back to where you were before. It's not going to happen. You're not going to be the person that you were before. It's not going to happen. You can't go back there. Your person is understanding. I can't go back there. I'm not the same. Queen of Spades. Death. Hey, you're not going back there. Three of Spades, bottom of the deck. It's like this is like trying to put on a shoe that shoe don't fit you. Why are you trying to put that on? The Queen of Spades, perception. Anne Elliot of Persuasion is smart and insightful. She values a good conversation more than anything. It's so much, it just, to me, it just seems like there is just this insecurity around the way that a union is supposed to look like. It's not, it's, you're already in union. You're already in union. That already happened. Death, transformation. After Marianne Dashwood nearly catches her death of fever and Sense and Sensibility, she changes her mindset about Willoughby. Three of Spades, reflection. The once popular beaver hat was slowly replaced by the silk top hat. Fashion is ruthless. You're not going back to where you were. These are epiphanies, and we're not going to go back to where we were. It's impossible. Universe, we're all just stardust. Card 31 breaks down to a 4. It's masculine energy. Look, there's a 41 at the bottom of the deck. I was telling you, you might be seeing 411. You might be seeing 414, 444. Sundress, do it for you. The collective is no longer buying the shit of the Matrix. And if you are, you have to unlearn it, or you're going to repeat those cycles. It's let me give you shit, I can't even speak straight. I need this second job for some extra money. I'm working this 1 second job that I'm just like, what the fuck ever. What the fuck ever. I keep going to this job just for a couple $100, right? It's like, I mean, it's not even worth the money to even go and make myself fucking sick and look at people like, is this even fucking real life in here? The way that people do each other is so motherfucking dirty for a couple fucking dollars an hour, right? It's bullshit. And then so I go and I apply for different jobs. I just only need like a couple shifts a week, right? So I'm applying for things that I already know that I can do. But Spirit has been on me for the longest time. Don't go back to that. So why do I go back to that? Because that's what I know. But every time I go on an interview, it's like my spirit team is like, what is you doing right now? Why are you even wasting your fucking gas on this? Why are you wasting your time on this? Why are you wasting your energy on this? You've already been told not to go back to this. Why are you trying to keep going back to this? You can't go back to this. Whatever this is, y'all, you cannot go back to it. Stop trying to go back to it. Whatever it is. This 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, competition, arguing, fussing, fighting. Can't go back to it. The pre-awakening. You can't go back to these corporations and not look at them like this is some bullshit right here, right? You can't go back to how it was before. You can go back, but it's always going to be in your mind. This is the fucking matrix. They use us. They use us. So why are we allowing people that use us to have us turning on each other? Girl, when we're children, we can barely comprehend the vastness of our own lives, let alone the existence of other planets. It's not long before we learn we aren't the center of the universe. We are but specks of stardust in one of its many skies. However, we must all still do our part to take care of our own individual worlds, or else it throws everything else off balance. Make sure to keep balance in your life, but don't forget the big picture. Recycle, don't litter, and give thanks. 41, sundress. When it comes to healing and recovery, make sure you're doing it for yourself, not for somebody else. Becoming too dependent on other people will only end in disappointment. People leave, friends drift, family members become estranged. Your reason needs to be bigger than them. And believe it or not, you are important enough to be that reason. It's crazy how the oracles come into play in the reading, right? Food. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating, visualizing the nutrients I am consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing this food. Oh, one more, please. Projecting. Rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice in how I respond. People's dealing with some triggers, right? It's like it's not even real. It's not even, this is not real. Getting to that place, when you get to a place where like you cannot even be phased, right? You can't even be phased. It is such an amazing place to be when you can't be phased by other people's thoughts on you, words on you, expectations on you, gossip on you. It's a whole nother level of freedom. Anybody want a card for our rollout today? It's not like it's not, tooting your own horn. It's not that. It's just knowing this is this is bullshit, right? I already know this is some bullshit. I don't have to buy into it. Follow your soul. What is your soul telling you to do? What is your inner knowing telling you to do? If your heart and your soul is telling you to do this, then why are we going back to that? Some people have just been so surrounded by toxic people that they're scared of how to act when you get around quote unquote normal people. This person is healed. They're not trying to fuck you over. They're not. They just want to give you a present. This King of Cups just wants to give you a present. He ain't trying to love bomb you. He just wants to give you a gift. How you doing? Happy birthday. Anybody need a card for our rollout? It's like it seems bigger than what it is. It's not that big. But it's that big. It's not that big. Teresa, I've never seen you in here before. This page of wands keeps trying to show up. Four of wands. I pull that for myself. Happy occasion. Three of wands. Freedom. Ace of wands. New adventure. Two of pentacles. Ambition. Strength. Charity. Maybe I need to do my maybe I need to work on my charity again. The poker run. Maybe I need to reach out to old dude and work the poker run this year. It's coming up soon. Girl talk, engagement ring, passion, mirror. Six of Cups, playful energy, sweet energy. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Six of Cups. There's the Queen of Cups, the King of Swords, truthful communication. Eight of Cups, the Hangman, death. That's a big ass deal. That's a big deal right there. Big deal. It is so. I don't know why we have such a hard time walking away from things that we know. And maybe it's not even that physical walk away, the physical walk away, the mental. Why that's so hard for us to mentally let go of it, right? That's a big deal, though. Death and the hangman. Spiritual transformations, ending things for new things to begin. Surrender, give it to God. Walking away from things yeah, I mean, it used to make sense. It used to be the truth. It's not the truth today. It's not the truth. It's not my truth today. Distracted, sidetracked, change, delays, intimacy, cloudy judgment, emotional storm, pain, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. That's what I got, y'all. Inner union is now. Z. Time is an illusion, just like fear. A at the bottom of the deck. You are I. I'm proud of you. S. AS. A through Z. A through Z has been a long ass journey, right? X. You're how I know God is real. O. I'm afraid I'll cry in front of you. I'm purging. All right. If you're safe with me, if nobody wants a card, I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. I don't know if any of this made a little bit of sense. I don't know. Maybe I had to go back and watch it. I just know what I heard, and so I thought I would do a reading on it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.